Every vehicle should have a vehicle identification plate which lists important weight restrictions for the vehicle. You should use this to check that the vehicle is legally capable of towing the trailer. On the first line you will find the GVM and on the second the GTM. The third line is the max capacity of the front axle and the fourth that of the rear. Trailers will also have this plate and this can be checked to avoid overloading. You can use a nose weight gauge to check the nose and axle weights of the trailer are correct. You should be aware of axle weights when loading both the vehicle and the trailer. Before towing, you should ensure you complete a flour check on your vehicle. The flour check consists of fuel, load, oil, water, electrics, rubber. Once all is in order, you also need to check the trailer. This includes checking the body is secure, lights are okay, and that the wheel arches are secure. You should also check that the wheel nuts are tight and that the tyres are above the legal minimum. On the rear of the trailer, you should check that the load and doors are secure and that all the lights are working. Finally, you should check that the number plates match. We use the acronym BLACK to aid drivers when coupling and uncoupling trailers. Handbrake, lower leg, ancillaries, breakaway cable, kingpin. When coupling the trailer, you should begin by reversing the vehicle back to within half a metre of the trailer and get out to check your distance. Before returning to the vehicle, check the trailer handbrake is on by attempting to move the trailer. Look to see if the ride height and position of the tow ball are correct. Return to the vehicle and reverse back to a position where the tow ball is just under the coupling. Start by connecting the breakaway cable and ancillaries. You can then lower the leg to connect the tow ball and secure the kingpin. Once it is connected, wind the leg back up to test if the vehicle rises to ensure the tow ball is properly secure. You are then able to stow the jockey wheel and replace the handle pin. Finally, check your lights and indicators are working. On the course, you will complete reversing exercises which simulate a real-world reversing situation. The exercise you complete is set by the DVSA. There is an area marked out by cones, poles, barriers and paint. The objective is to steer the vehicle and trailer into the bay, ensuring you stop before the rear barrier, but with the end of the trailer inside a marked yellow box. The vehicle should not go over the out-of-bounds lines, hit a cone or pole, or hit the barrier at the rear of the parking bay. The exercise takes into account control with low speed, effective observation, and accurate steering. There is another exercise aimed at developing a consistent flow when towing a trailer. This aims to teach you how to manage the extra length and weight of the vehicle, especially with gear selection and braking. This is particularly important when travelling up and down hills. Finally, we will teach you how to uncouple a trailer. First of all, you should check that the trailer is parked on firm ground so there is no risk of the jockey wheel sinking. If on soft ground, use a board to stop the jockey wheel sinking. Apply the handbrake and lower the jockey wheel down, leaving about 2 inches from the ground. You can then remove the ancillaries and breakaway cable, ensuring to stow them safely away. With one hand on the handle for the kingpin, wind the jockey wheel down to lift the trailer from the vehicle. You should then check if the handbrake is working by pushing the trailer slightly to ensure that it doesn't move. It is then safe to move the vehicle away from the trailer.